Hey, good evening, guys. This is Dan with the Crayon Brotherhood. We got a guest host tonight, Stephen Moore. Well, I get you and Steven mixed up from Moore Adventures. And
That's all right. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. And our guest tonight is Dirt Rock Team. We got Jared and Angelita. So we got a little bit of a intro for them here. We're going to kick off here, and then we're going to start the questioning and some Q&A, mostly with Levi. He seems to be the star of their channel anyway. They're second fiddle if you ask anybody. So. All right, let's get down to the tough questions.
Was that yours or mine?
All right, Levi. So what's it like being out there at your age on the road all the time?
Amazing.
Amazing?
Cool.
Cool? That's right. I imagine it is. I don't know if you realize it or not, but you will when later in life, but all the kids out there your age are living in envy of getting to do what you get to do all the time. That's far better than sitting home and playing video games. And I stay home all the time and play video games, so I know.
He's got train games. Don't let him fool you.
Yep. Oh yeah, I've got a few train simulators. I know how it is. But so we'll kick it off with what got y'all started. I mean, what was y'all's? You know what? That looks cool. Let's go buy a Jeep or 2 Jeeps and a Power Wagon and do this.
It was before all of that.
Okay.
I mean, I've been.
Yep, go for it. What's your backstory?
I mean, my dad had a 91 Cherokee Sport, 405 speed. We'd go ripping around in cornfields or, just some random parking lots. And while my grandpa's wasn't necessarily off-road worthy, but my grandpa had a 93 Dodge W350 four-wheel drive dually. So I've been doing it forever.
Well, that thing's wide. It don't fit very.
Yep, and then me, I don't know. I've always been into vehicles, period. So I ended up my first drivable vehicle was a 85 S10 Blazer, and that thing barely would do anything. But man, I thought it was the coolest kid ever. I could shoot through mud or whatever, and I always knew I wanted off road. So it progressed up to where, I was able to get my own stuff and go out and play. And then eventually we bought the Jeep, started doing the rock crawling, and able to go out further down, south where all the cool stuff is. And yeah, started wheeling out there, and then it just kept spiraling. And now look, we can't stop.
Heck yeah. I got into it late. My dad was old. He'd done all the stuff in Vietnam. He didn't want to ever go camping. He'd go to the lake for the afternoon. That was the gist of it. And then, so I never done none of that as a kid. That's why I was telling Levi that he's got it made, man. He's living the life. He's going to grow up and have some good memories regardless.
Especially from Cheyenne,
Exactly.
Wyoming.
Oh, yeah. Right? I'd never been until I graduated high school and joined the Marine Corps. I'd never been west of Texas. So, and I'd never been.
Can relate to that.
Huh.
That's not true. When I was young, I mean, I've never been west of Texas before then, but when I was a little kid, I was probably 4 or 5. We lived in Georgia. So I'd lived there, but I didn't have no real memory of it. But, I never traveled. Just, the Bible Belt down south was from Florida to Arkansas, Texas that was it. And there was never no camping, sightseeing. It was point A, point B, making time, racing down the interstate, So
That was kind of me. I mean, we always grew up, with four-wheelers and stuff at home and going to the lake and the river. And, I traveled out of state to go to the racetrack with Dad, but as far as, traveling, there was only a few times where I went places, as a kid. I had an uncle in the Navy, so I went to, Niagara Falls, but I don't remember Niagara Falls. I was so young.
right.
But my first time out of Arkansas that, actually, other than, family trips, when I joined the military was first time I got in an airplane, first time I had some grown dude nose to nose with me yelling at me. I mean, that was my first experiences, as an 18-year-old. And then now I've been 8 different places.
Yeah, same here. First time I ever flew on a plane was when I joined the Marine Corps going to boot camp. And for Steven there, I know Georgia is east. I was saying I'd never been west, and I guess I have been east, because I was going to say I'd never been east of Alabama, but I guess I had. Lucky I can't cuss you. We got 3 minutes before I can cuss you. So,
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
but no, so what made y'all go with the Jeeps instead of like a Toyota or something like a Bronco?
Do you see the grill on the wall?
Oh man.
Well, that's still Mopar.
Nah, so she always wanted a Jeep, so she
Gotcha.
she wanted a Jeep before I even knew her. And that's kind of a going joke. Everything we want, we have to wait 10 years to get. So, she's seen the I think it was when the JK came out.
It was the North American International Auto Show, January of 2007. That was the one time we have gone to Detroit.
Yep, that's right. And so she's
that's
seen
when
it.
they debuted the 4 doors, and I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. Gotta have one.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
look.
Mine was a
So
2017
it took us 10
brand
years.
new.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
My wife
So-
always wanted a Jeep, and I hated them. I still, if you're going to just daily drive one and not do what we do with them, I think they're stupid and pointless. I mean, to daily drive them just back and forth on the highway, I can find something way cooler to get just as good or bad as fuel mileage than a Jeep. But
Yeah.
that double-edged sword is doing what we do. It's one of the best vehicles out there I think you can own to do what we do. But
It
as
is.
far
It's very versatile for sure.
my wife
Call them the aftermarket.
flipped out when I told her I was going to sell my car and buy a Jeep, because I gave her so much grief because she wanted a 4-door blacked out Wrangler. That was her dream vehicle. And so we got it, and I gave her so much grief about it. And I started looking into this, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to sell my Cadillac and get a Jeep. Oh man, I never heard the end of it. No, I still hear
Uh-huh.
still. But again, I wouldn't own one
Yeah.
if it wasn't for doing what I do. I mean, I honestly wouldn't.
Yeah, no, they're really they do it all, They do it all.
They do, and I was pleasantly surprised of how capable they are. Because I've been doing this 2 years now, roughly, and so I jumped in with both feet. Still had paper tags on it when I was doing the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail, and had some big old gaudy steps on the side. First obstacle, tore one of them off. I mean, and smiling the whole time. But
Oh,
I was so impressed of what these vehicles are capable of. Even, mine's got a 2-inch puck lift on it, and that's it. That's all it's got. And
Yep.
it goes all over the place. So really impressed with them. Really impressed.
Well, that's
I believe-
how Jamie's Gladiator. Well, I guess it's previously boats, but we got a buddy. He's got a. Well, no, he upgraded everything. But when our buddy bought it new, he put a puck lift on it to clear 37s.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what whoever had mine before. It was a chick. I know that because Jared, I know you've seen these on the back of 18-wheeler mud flaps, the chick, the mirrored chick sitting there like in a bikini or whatever.
Yep.
Well, there's one
yeah.
of a fat guy with a backwards ball cap made like that.
Yep.
They were on my Jeep when I bought it. The little fat guys.
So is that why you bought the Jeep?
So, oh, definitely. I was like, man, if y'all take those off, I will not buy that Jeep. I'm just telling you. No, actually, you couldn't see them until you washed the Jeep, and the glue, the adhesive, when they peeled them off, you can see the outline where the sun had faded. Only when you wash it, or when I go through a mud hole, you'll see it. It's on the back fenders. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking now.
I'll show y'all next time we get together. I'll show y'all.
So y'all
Right
been
on.
how long have y'all been doing this?
Oh
So
God!
we've been
Since we
recording
started dating,
since we was recording it since what
19.
Yeah, like we recorded some in like 2017, but yeah, I mean,
1985.
as long as we've been doing it, like we've been wheeling since.
Yeah.
Well, I know I've been wheeling since probably 2002.
Well,
Yeah.
As much
it was
as I could.
F-250 you had, and then when we got together, you had the Ram
Yep.
Charger, and then we bought the 90, and your dad made you
Yep.
get rid of one.
Yeah.
So it's her
Yep.
that likes the Jeep builds, and it's you that likes the full size Rams and stuff like that.
I like them all, to be honest with you. I think they're all got their place for sure. But
Yeah.
the reason we have the Gladiator is because it kind of fell into our lap, so to speak. You know, had things happen, and it came up to where it was a good deal for everybody involved. So that's why we bought
Right.
that. But otherwise, yeah, I just wheel whatever I can get.
Yeah.
He would wheel a Camaro if that's all we had.
Hey, I had a military friend that put a Mustang Cobra on 35s,
Yes.
and
There you go.
it would flex. It would flex about
my
like a
uncle,
cotton
when I was
wagon,
a
but he
little
would
kid,
go.
So
Yep.
I grew up in the sticks of Arkansas. For y'all that didn't know, I'm not actually from Texas. And my uncle, hillbilly. I mean, country as the day is long, just hillbilly. Took I want to say like a 80 model, 79 model Cadillac DeVille, big body, and put it on a 1 ton or 3/4 ton chassis with like a 6-inch lift. So it's a ragtop white Cadillac on boggers.
That's awesome.
And they played in the mud. They didn't do like camping and trail riding. No, they just went out and wallered out holes. That was their thing. So
Well, that was all we basically got here, other than cornfields. That's why we never really had a Jeep, because the Jeep's only like this. When you're trying to get through a mud hole that's
Yep.
like this, the full
Yeah.
size will get through
Well-
them much better because of the footprint.
It's wide.
Well, and then
Mhm.
you need horsepower when you're in mud, wheel speed. You know,
Hey,
you can't crawl mud holes.
the 90
So-
did not have horsepower.
Well, yeah, you're right, but you know, you just
Yeah,
have
but
to
that
go
power wagon's
4
got
high
horsepower
first gear,
and
let her
weight.
fly.
Uh,
But no, we always seen, you know, we'd be out wheeling somewhere, and it's like, man, I'd love to camp out there. You know, before I even knew anything like this existed, we'd always be joking about it. We even ended up camping at a buddy's.
oh,
Aunt-
Stony.
Yeah, she had
Out
a
of the Ram Charger.
like an
'cause it was
acreage.
so hot.
and so we just pulled out back there by like this little pond, and we were camping out there in the back of the Ram Charger. Didn't have a clue what it was. I mean, it was just we were
Right.
just camping. So
I apologize
That's a hobby.
about my squirreliness here. I got a new laptop instead of my tablet, and everything's different. So I'm trying to find comments, trying to figure out how to post comments. So I apologize if you see me over here looking around the screen. I'm not ignoring y'all guys. I promise.
Hey, you
I
got
thought
that
you were actually
VIP
looking at a legit
backdrop.
squirrel.
We're just jealous.
Oh yeah, the lake. Yeah.
yeah, I like
They
that a
still
lot
think
more
it's a
than where
green
I'm at.
screen. You're going to have to prove them it's not a green screen.
Oh, it's not a green screen, guys. Hold on. Let me grab my mic. Ugh.
So while he's showing off the background, what all have you done to the Power Wagon to make it trail capable?
So So the Power Wagon, of course, started off with lockers and 33s, I think, factory. And so we actually put 37s on it without doing any lift, and we put it on with the stock rims even. And
Yeah.
that worked pretty well, obviously. But we found a deal going on through Metal Cloak. So we bought a Metal Cloak kit that's designed for diesels, not designed for the Power
Yeah.
Wagon, not designed for a gas engine. And they're very adamant about that. So
Right.
we got the kit at some crazy deal because they
It
were
was
trying to move them and get them out
50%
there.
off.
Yeah, 50% off. So I'm like, okay, I'll
That's a
use
heck
parts
of a
of
deal.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we jumped on it, and I went through and pieced together basically a lift kit from their lift kit. So I used their control arms and modified my track bar brackets. And so we gained, I don't know, we probably gained 2 inches of lift from the Power Wagon itself because it's already lifted a little bit.
Right.
But my main thing was I was after additional flex. So the Metal
Yeah.
Cloak bushings flex really good.
Yeah, and that's a good
Then
good
we
lift
got
too.
white knuckle sliders. Those things, once I got the truck, I don't even know if I was on 37s. We were out at a place that's like a private thing, and everybody calls it the farm.
Oh,
We're out going through like a sandy wash area, and not even rocks, just like a sandy wash area. And I ended up pushing my rocker on the cab, pushed it up, so I still got a pretty good dent in the rocker on it. And that's when I'm like, okay, we got to get something. And so we jumped on some sliders, white knuckle sliders, because I mean they're ridiculously built. So
Yeah.
we
Those are well
we jumped
done,
on
too, ain't they?
those, and
no,
those are
they're
actually
bolt on.
bolt on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they are stout. You'll see people like messing up and dropping off stuff and landing just on the sliders, and the whole truck is
Yeah.
teeter tottering on the sliders, and it still holds up. So, but really, honestly, that's as far as off-road ability. That's about all we've actually done with the Power Wagon. I still need to get skids
Yeah.
for it, but nobody makes them, so I'm going to have to make my own skids. So that'll be an interesting task.
Yeah,
I'm trying
that'd
not
be
to make it
challenging.
weigh 800 pounds, but it's probably going to weigh
Right.
800 pounds when I'm done.
Wait,
Well, I'll tell you, those backwoods ones, the way that they do theirs and the way they bend theirs, that material they use is solid. Because I belly flopped mine the
Yeah.
other weekend, and it didn't even flex. It was like I hit the frame.
Nice. Yep, that's good. You got to have protection because, man, that'll
Oh,
ruin a trip real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
was gonna
especially
say.
like
Oh, go ahead.
for
Sorry.
Tim, he's got that 2.0 turbo. Tim should get skids too.
Yeah. Yeah. Skids
Right, yeah.
definitely are important.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, the Power Wagon,
Tim.
so it comes with factory skids, but they're basically like skids for a Jeep Wrangler. They look just like them, except for the truck
Yeah.
weighs 10,000 pounds. So use them one time and they're ruined. So
No, we did use them one time on Poughkeepsie Gulch,
Yeah.
and we almost didn't come back.
going up the wall on Poughkeepsie Gulch in Colorado. So they're mangled, but they're still on there.
Yeah.
Tim said I need them. Who is
Well, that sounds pretty awesome because, I mean, mine are just, they're a company from APS, which I bought on Amazon, but they're bolt on. And believe it or not, as long as you're not using a jack to lift your truck up, they do really well.
Yeah.
I've had them on there almost 4 years, and I've beat
Nice.
the living crap out of them. Now they're bent a little bit and scuffed up, but they're
Well, you want that.
I mean, they're holding up. For $285, I'll buy 3 sets and beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just took some of that texture
true.
tape that you use in the factories for like steps and put a little texture on the tops because they're slick if you don't. And they've been great. I hit them with a little bit of flat black paint from time to time. Don't worry about
Mm-hmm.
it.
Keep going.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But no, it's been good though. I mean, we got.
I was going to say a minute ago,
so
Jared.
not for off road, but we went. We put a topper on it. What you got?
Okay, I must be lagging like real bad. I don't mean to
Say what,
cut y'all off or anything. I was going to say,
No, you're good.
I know a guy that when you get ready to do the Power Wagon skid plates, let me know. I know a guy. It should be pretty close to the same as a 3/4 ton, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's 3/4 ton. I mean, it's just a 3/4 ton Ram
But it'd be
gasser.
different diesel to gas though, slightly. I mean, the frame
Yeah.
would be the same, but where it's gonna
Yeah.
mount would be slightly different. But that should be an easy modification.
My fab guy runs a 3/4 ton Dodge, and he's the one that built my rails. And you can jack my Jeep up with my side rails. I mean, it's their choice. So
Nice.
and he does powder coating. So if you wanted it to powder coated or whatever too.
I'll bet you I can take some powder coat right off on some skids on that thing because it rubs
Yeah, I
belly,
wouldn't even-
fairly often.
I wouldn't even bother powder coating them. I wouldn't.
We have
Just run 'em-
horrible luck with powder coat.
Raw aluminum.
We do, sadly. But no, it'll end up getting something eventually. But I just gotta pay a little closer attention when I'm out in the Power Wagon.
Yeah, I got to get skids for my Jeep. Kyle couldn't believe I was out there running around with just, raw dogging life and no skids on my Jeep. He's
Yeah.
like, man, there's
It
no
only
way
takes
I'd
us
let
one
you go down
time."
some of the trails we've been.
The stuff you've been down
Yeah.
with no skid plates,
like,
I'm
"Meh."
surprised you ain't punctured something yet.
Yep.
Why
mean,
is
it's got
rear
the
end all
factory
jacked up
skids.
so much?
Yeah. But I mean, that
Probably.
lift helps a little bit. And then the factory skids do a little bit of work, but mine were so warped up when I took mine
Yep.
off.
Oh yeah, no, we so we have skids on the Gladiator and on her JK, and man, the Gladiator skids they get used a lot, and man, they are mangled. So
Yeah.
I don't even want to take them off because I think once I take them off, they're probably never going to go back on at this point. Hers come on and off. They have a few different times and they go back on, but she sits up so much higher with that shorter wheelbase too, so
Yeah.
they don't get hit nearly as often.
Right.
But
So do you prefer
Danny's
to?
wife is calling him out.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
did.
She's busted him out for sure. So do y'all
Uh-huh.
prefer to
Grounded.
Which one do y'all prefer to take out? Like if you had to pick one of the three, which of y'all do y'all prefer to go in?
It depends on what we're doing. Like if we're rock
Yeah.
crawling, it's obviously my Wrangler just because it's on 40s.
Yeah.
But if we're
Right.
overlanding,
Yeah.
it's probably the Power Wagon just because it holds more than the Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the Gladiator is like
that's fair.
kind of the Swiss Army knife of our fleet, because the Gladiator, we can throw the 10 on there, we can pack that sucker way down, and it's still small enough to where it fits in a lot of spots. Like we actually took the Power Wagon
Yeah.
through all 5 days of the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail, and that's tight.
I was
the
like, say, that's
Gladiator would've made
challenging.
that way
Yep.
simpler.
How did it do going to
So-
60-foot Falls area?
It did fine the whole fight. I mean,
well,
the
there's
worst
some
thing
areas-
is how wide it is. It's all
Yeah.
scratched. But
Yeah.
otherwise, it
Yeah.
does fine.
Yeah, you got to forget you have paint.
I thought I was going to wear the mirrors out as many times as I was folding the mirrors in and out. I was like, man, these things are just going to start smoking and catch on fire.
You just
Stop
need to get
working.
some modular or some ones you can take off and on like you do on a Jeep.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, they're power folding, but I was starting to wonder if they were going to actually work anymore after that.
Oh yeah, you better unplug them jokers.
No, so the Power Wagon's probably our best long trip overland rig. It's got, actually, ironically, it actually has less payload than the Gladiator, technically.
Yeah,
Because
right.
the Power Wagon has such softer springs from the factory.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of fun to know about. But
Oh.
we've,
I wouldn't have thought that,
it
but I mean, I've
has-
heard that
Me either.
before.
Yeah, we have standard 3/4 ton diesel rear springs on it now.
Yeah,
So it doesn't have Power Wagon rear coils. So
right.
It does on
plus I
front
have
though.
the airbags. It still has the
So you're
Power
not
Wagon
running
front
airbags
coils,
anymore, or you are running them?
No, they have to be there to tow the camper.
I got you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I still have the airbags. Right now, they just hang out there. They're not really being used. They're on the truck, though. So I can just puff it
Yeah.
up if I'm going to move the camper, and I'm good to go.
Right. That's one thing I need to get. I need to get some heavy duty leaf springs for the rear, even though I've got, because mine's just the SR5 that's been built up. Those SR5
Yeah.
springs, man, mine are starting to frown. And I have put an add leaf in it
Yep.
and the block but they're still. I don't necessarily have to have rake, but I don't want sag in the rear.
Yeah.
So I need to find somebody that's got a deal on some like TRD Pro heavy duty Tacoma springs.
Or hear
But-
me out. Hear me out. Get a Jeep.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Don't get
I-
a Jeep.
I'm
Get
not
a Power
against-
Wagon.
I'm not against the Jeep. I like Jeeps just as well. But here's the thing.
yeah.
All the scratches, dents, and dings on that Tacoma that I've had since 18 are mine. And
Fair.
I'm under $10,000 from paying it off. So I might as well just keep on
Oh.
rolling.
Yeah.
And then I'll put
Ride it
40s
out.
on it when I pay it off.
Oh, yeah. Saws on 40s, baby.
Solid axles and 40s.
Yeah, that works.
Save
Yeah.
me some heavy duty axles with some Dana 60s front and rear.
Exactly. Well, you know,
That's
you
right.
load a Gladiator down, too. I mean, they squat, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, if you had a
Yeah.
Gladiator,
Yeah.
you'd squat it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine, before I put all the stuff on it, when I bought it, it didn't have nothing in it. It had that pickup rake to it. And I was looking at leveling kits and this, that, and another. And by the time I got it kitted out, it sits almost perfect. I mean, it's level. If anything, it's the back is just a little low. But I did find out today or yesterday that I have blowed out both of my hydraulic bump stops in the front.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
they leaking?
Something about
Oh,
those
yeah.
foam ones. They're a lot cheaper.
I was gonna say I still got foam. They're partially missing, but
Well, that comes
I
with
was gonna say,
factory
mine are all
hydraulic.
3D printed.
Nice.
Yeah, the Mojave come with
Yep.
the hydraulic ones. And yeah, I was putting that
Oh,
rusty
yeah.
kit on there yesterday and seen oil. I'm like, where's that coming from? I looked around there and I'm like, oh. So
You thought you were done for, huh?
yeah, I thought it was a bad deal. Thought it was a real bad deal. It would have got traded. It would have got traded for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd
you
have
can't ever go
brake
wrong with a
cleaned it.
Taco.
I'm not a Toyota fan. I'm not gonna lie. I almost bought one,
oh,
and I'm
Oh,
glad I
Jared's
did.
gone. Yeah, no. Well, a guy your size probably wouldn't be comfortable in a Tacoma. To be
Yeah,
honest,
it felt like riding in like a Honda, and I don't mean that a bad way.
Well-
It just the
But no,
cockpit
it really
is
is.
small.
And I make jokes about it. It's a sports car with a lift kit because I mean it literally handles that way.
what the?
Yeah.
He's back.
Welcome back.
Hey,
I don't know.
You just wanted to switch spots. You just wanted
Guess
to
who's
switch
back?
spots with her. That's all it was.
Ha
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Hotel.
But I mean,
It's fine. It's fine.
but I mean, I'm good with Jeeps, Land
It's like
Cruisers.
you. It's you. It's you.
There's several
Yeah,
different
it's
ones
like
that I
that
would.
Pac-Man game from the 80s. Choo, choo, or screensaver.
No.
MT.
Yeah.
Choo, choo, choo.
That was Paul.
I honestly, I give people a hard time because it's fun. It's kind of like us picking on each other for the military.
Oh, absolutely.
Brand.
Yeah.
It's I pick on the Broncos. I pick on the Toyotas and all that. To be honest with you, I looked at some of the Broncos when I was trying to trade mine in about a month ago, I looked at a few of the Broncos, but I wanted the Bronco Raptor. If I was going to do it, I was going to get the Raptor. So
Yeah, or well, I'd like to have the
Nah, I'm good.
Sasquatch
As soon as I
package
seen
with the
under the
Raptor
hood of the
motor.
Broncos, I was like, what in the heck is this 80s technology?
Yeah.
Freaking vacuum lines everywhere. I am good.
If I was going to have a Bronco, I want the Sasquatch package with the Raptor motor, but take all the decaling off and put the old cursive Bronco stuff
There's
on it.
college boy.
Fancy.
I
Yeah,
like
no,
the old cursive.
I don't want no more new
Bronco
stuff at this
decal.
point.
no,
But I have a problem with driving a Ford, so I'm just going to stick with what I know.
Man.
I lost all
So-
sound.
uh-oh, she lost sound.
We need to go to
Yep.
the healing water.
We can still hear you, though.
To the healing
Uh-huh.
water.
Yeah.
So,
We need to go to
Jared,
Say
the
you're
healing
back.
water.
Yeah.
Oh.
have you seen the news from Stellantis and Jeep that the new Jeep Gladiators are going to have the 392?
We killed that.
Yeah, so I seen a video on that. That'll be
You ain't got no hair?
that'd be real nice if they do that.
Tell-
My only complaint though is
Jackson,
so
tell
the
him.
392s are great engines, but you do have to run premium in them, and so
Right.
that adds up cost wise pretty quick. That's one of the main complaints with Andrew's Jeep is we got to put premium in that sucker, and you know that stuff's not cheap, but
Yeah.
still
No.
the power and the sound and what it can do kind of offsets the expense, I suppose. So
Right.
I'm being attacked.
I'm about to say, did you get attacked?
Yeah, I did something. Hope it didn't go down my shirt. I
See?
don't know.
That's why I don't do this stuff outside.
This is where green
Yeah,
screen
but look at that
comes
view.
This is where green screen comes in handy.
uh-huh.
That's a lot
yeah,
better
in.
view, but I'm
Seconds ago-
cooler than you are.
seconds ago, that's when the healing
Yeah, that ain't no joke. I've got a fan behind me blowing up on my back right now.
Oh,
What about
yeah.
the 5.7? I think they should have come out with a package with the 5.7 in
I
it.
lost all sound again.
Yeah, the 5.7 I think would be the ticket. Or now I'm kind of fond of the 6.4 truck engine. It doesn't have the same horsepower and torque, obviously, but the power band on it I think would work really good in a Jeep, and
Yeah.
it runs on just any gas. It's 87 octane, whatever. It's just not as popular, of course, because it doesn't have the same like sounds and the same power. But
Go
I
get some
think it's a
food.
pretty solid option.
Tell Dad
Yeah.
we need
And
to
the
go to
5.7's really
healing-
close to the
Levi,
same.
just go get
power-wise.
some food.
Let me get some medicine.
Uh-huh.
Bye, Levi.
You can tell she don't have no sound.
Mm-hmm.
You have sound, you just don't have no. You don't think you have sound.
No,
Well,
Mike.
Levi's hungry, so
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, I think she can hear us.
Oh, I think she heard. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
There.
I don't know,
Jesus.
but it's
Good
it's
lord.
fun though. I don't know what they'll do. I mean, honestly, the V8. I don't know why it took them this long to want to put it in the Gladiator, but you know, it'll be a nice touch.
I don't know. I
Nice
think they
option.
should have done that from Jump Street.
Let's-
My only complaint with the 392 packages, it isn't even the fuel. I don't mind the fuel.
Yeah.
It's the different tax bracket they price those things at.
Yeah.
I mean, you would
Yeah.
think they would lower it down to sell more volume. You know, you
Yeah.
could sell 100 more of them. I'm just hypothetically saying 100 more of them a month if you priced them at 70 instead of 110. Now you got volume, you know. I don't
Exactly.
just- you know.
That's the simple mind, folks, right there. Like
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
us, it makes sense, but on paper, I'm sure it's the worst thing ever.
right. Their stockholders are like not having it at all. But
Yeah, no, keep it expensive.
yeah, make it for the elite. Because by the time you spend the 110 on it, you're not going to want to run it down a trail, you know?
Yeah, well, and that's what I get a lot too in the Power Wagon because we'll take it out. Well, now it's pretty well scratched up, but we were taking it out when we were in Colorado. I didn't even have the topper yet, and we were taking it out, driving down through trails and stuff, getting scratches, and people are like, "You're going to take the truck out there and do that?" I'm like, I mean, why not? I'm not aiming to distract it, but hey, you know, it is what it is. They're memories.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's just like you're not meaning to put a dent in it, but if you hit a log and it flips up and puts a dent in your door, you're just like, hey, I did that on February 2nd, 2021.
Just
Yeah.
dated.
You kid. That
And
happened
then
to
you're
my
like,
Jeep.
wait a minute, when's my wife's birthday?
Right?
Yeah. No,
What?
it's a lot of fun though getting out. I mean, the dents and stuff. There's memories to it. Like the Gladiator, it's got a big dent in the back driver's side bed, and it didn't happen from either of us driving it. It was the guy that had it before. He was going down a trail at S'more Off Road Park called Appaloosa, I think it was.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
And he just picked the wrong line or something, and it kind of slid over and smacked the bedside. And we'll always remember that spot now. And he just put the coyote on there, and
From the breast
you know, the
cancer
Wile E.
event?
Coyote ouch symbol,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's just gonna stay there forever. You know.
Well, it's like I got a tree rub mark
No.
behind the passenger rear
No.
tire.
Why
It
not?
didn't dent nothing. It
Because
didn't even
I
scratch
said
through
so.
the paint to get to the metal. But when I wash it, it doesn't matter. That tree rub mark does not go away. I didn't tear nothing up, but it stays. No matter if I scrub it,
Yeah.
it don't matter. It stays.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
I mean, that's just memories. That's just part of it. If you're not
So,
willing to accept little
since
dents
you
and
done
dings
that,
or breaks,
That 392.
What was that, Dan?
Nothing.
Since you done that 392 swap on her JK, what's some of the who'd we lose? Oh, we lost her.
Well,
she's going to leave and come back. She didn't have no
Let me see
sound.
if I can shuffle this around. I got you.
The struggles.
Since right, you done that 392 swap on the JK. What would you, if you could do it again, would you go back and do it again, or would you just leave it the heck alone, or what?
Would I go back and do it again? Yeah, I think so. I think the biggest struggle we had with her swap was actually the transmission, because we also swapped over to the 8 HP 70 as well. And that how that integrated with the whole Jeep and the engine and stuff was not very good. And so we had a lot of hiccups with that aspect of it. But the V8 itself, that was a solid swap. And you could put it right up to your NAG 1 transmission. And they hold up as long as you don't go and hop up the 392 a bunch or anything.
Well,
But people
no,
run them with the 5 speeds for a while.
the NAG 1 is what came in the SRT8 Jeeps when they first switched from the 6.1 to the 6.4. It's just they switched to the 8-speed for better fuel economy.
Uh-oh. Is it my turn for sound
Yeah.
problems?
No, you just don't have visual.
Yeah, we can't see you.
You're black.
Well, I'm sitting in this chair and it looks like I have a white border around my head.
Hey, I have that chair, but it's black and blue.
This one was on sale and it was white. So,
Oh, man.
Oh,
so you can hear us, you just can't see us. Well, okay. Let's
Nope,
say most of
he's
the time
got
it's
it.
easier just to leave and come back.
That's what I keep having to do.
There he is.
Yeah,
He's still dark.
sometimes. There he is.
And then he'll go over here.
Yep.
There he goes.
What a bunch of struggles.
We'll get Brad.
Technology.
Brad, put him back in his corner.
See,
Yeah.
he's still over.
Put him in his corner.
That's
So, Levi, if you had to pick
Eat your food.
one vehicle to travel
It is.
for a week across the country,
I
what would you
already
pick?
ate.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Stop.
I don't think so.
Stop.
Why?
Levi.
She's muted.
Yeah, she muted.
What if I...
Can y'all hear us?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
He had a question for Levi.
Oh,
So, since we were talking vehicles, Levi, if you had to
Oh,
pick
now I
one
can't
of
hear.
the 3 vehicles or any vehicles of your liking, what would you pick to travel with? Is it back out?
Oh no.
We cannot hear.
Yeah, it's back out, and we lost Jared.
Everybody's
That's great.
internet's on the fritz.
Oh, we lost Jerry.
Yeah, they can't. Oh, wait.
Oh.
You can't see or hear, can you?
This is not going well. This is not buff out.
I keep losing audio.
Oh, there he is.
Man, what a challenge.
You would think since you're in the
Yeah.
Ramada
I'm out
Inn,
here in
you
the
would
lake
be
with myself
oh,
working.
good.
I don't know.
Wow. Yeah.
well, they
no,
got
I'm
you
good
in the
now, too.
executive suites with no executive suite.
Yeah, we're gonna say something like that. Yeah,
And she's
a high quality room. But no, no, the 392 though it was a pretty solid swap. The transmission was a little bit of a struggle, but now that it's dialed in though, it's great. So I'd do it again at this point. Now that I have the insight of what works and what doesn't.
I wouldn't say it's 100% dialed in. It's just better.
Yeah, it's
So,
definitely drivable, usable.
what would you suggest
Yeah.
that somebody, obviously mechanically inclined, do what y'all did, or take it to somebody like America's Most Wanted?
I am dollar for dollar and counting the same cost as America's Most Wanted. There is no cost savings unless you go 5.7.
Yeah, that's true. But
Really?
I will say
Yeah.
I know where every wire's at. I know where it's connected, where it's mounted, where it's secured, what's in loom, what's not in loom. So if I have any problems, there's not a wire I don't know where it's at. So I can chase it all down easier, where if you just pay somebody, unfortunately, you don't know.
Right.
So then if you have a problem down the road, you're on a wild goose chase with really no place to start. You're just kind of winging it. So
Yeah.
if you have the skills, the swap really wasn't hard at all. Like, we did take the body off, but you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You can do it with the body on.
Yeah.
We got the hoist, so
So-
it just made it easier.
Everybody
Yeah.
I've
In our
seen always
situation,
do-
it made sense.
Yeah. You might as well use the resources you got.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody I've seen do it, they always pull the body off of them to do it. America's Most Wanted, all of them.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah, for
easier.
Sure. For sure. Yep. Not. But at the end of the day, we do everything ourselves. I mean, repair-wise, we do everything
Hey.
ourselves. So,
Look at
Well,
this guy.
there he is. The man
What?
himself.
Sorry, I mean chili.
Oh,
oh,
I thought it was SpaghettiOs from here.
No,
There you go.
chili. I thought
Hey,
I got
does-
finished with all my work.
Does Willy Wonka know you're out of the factory?
No, he does not know that I'm out of the factory.
Yeah, okay. I
I
didn't
wanted to
figure.
jump in here and say hi to everybody. Just saw you guys were on.
Whoa.
Work had
Well,
me tied
one-
up.
One
that?
can hear you and one can see you, but it's we got hear no evil,
Oh,
see no
yeah,
evil
that's-
in here.
Look here. It's chili time.
We're gonna have to
You're
have them
basically
call each
eating
other on
chili.
speakerphone.
Now, what's
Right.
going on? So, what have you guys been talking about?
We've done that in
Well,
this
a
chat.
little bit
Mostly
about
about
power
builds.
wagons and 392s, and
Oh, sweet. Awesome. I was just
Yeah.
got
all right.
home.
So
about all the
Levi,
crap
can
we
you
do.
hear me at this moment?
Yes.
What'd he say?
Okay. So we've been talking vehicles. We know your thing is the trains, and you have a huge, I guess you could say, addiction to trains or passion for trains. But
Yeah.
being that you're on this team with your parents, what vehicle would you prefer to travel in?
Oh, God. Out of the 10, which one do
Out
you
of
want
the
to travel in?
however many you got,
1992 Dodge Ram, first gen, Cummins. 8-foot bed, two-wheel
well, I
drive.
didn't see that one.
Come on
You
now.
want two-wheel drive?
No.
It will be converted to four-wheel drive when
That
we
thing
get.
gets stuck on concrete, flat concrete when it rains, man.
Hey, everybody's got their dream vehicle. I knew his
Oh.
would be something Cummins or
Diesel
Diesel.
related.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you my dream
Yeah.
vehicle.
what's
Yeah.
that?
This is like a
1955
Russian
Chevy
roulette
Bel
of people
Air.
jumping in and out of chat right here. There we go. He's
Yeah,
back.
everybody but me and you have
Everybody was left. I
Yeah.
thought Dan was here. I just jumped in to say hi. Dan's like moving the camera around and everything else. There's the iPad
Look.
doing this.
He's zooming in
making
on
sure
things
you can
and
tell
there he
it's
is.
not a green screen.
Well, I want to be honest. I just jumped on because I wanted to say hi to Levi. So
Right? Yeah, I get it. I get
I
it.
want to jump on and say hi to Levi.
Understand.
But you guys,
so Levi
keep
will be giving autographs at Overland of America,
Yes.
There you go.
I'm gonna
but
jump
All
off
the
here,
girls
guys.
only if you bring him a train souvenir.
Or
Oh man,
or an
I'm gonna have to
MRE.
bring
Levi
a
like
trailer
MREs.
just to haul this stuff home.
Brad's gone and we have lost sound.
If you bring Levi any kind of train
True.
souvenir or merchandise,
Go
he
like
will
this.
sign whatever you want him to sign.
Exactly. Sign something, right? Exactly.
Right, because everybody's going to have
Yeah,
something a little
he'll be
different.
all over that. Yeah, he's
It
all
worked.
about that stuff. It's crazy. I don't even know like how he's got like where he got the passion for the trains. Like I've always been like, yeah, they're cool, but that's not my thing. But he's
Yeah.
just head over heels, like knowledge,
Yeah.
like actual knowledge, not just like silly things, like legit
Right.
knowledge about trains and all this like components of why this works and why they had to do this. It's crazy.
Well, I'm 40 and he knows way more about trains than I do. I just know they block my way to work and they block my way to all the important places that I want to go.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we've been to a few different spots where where we're around somebody that's worked on trains or was a conductor for years,
Yeah.
and then we'll go on a tour or we'll be talking with them, and it only takes about 5 minutes, and all the adults around there don't matter anymore. It's just Levi and the employee
The
talking like they
Colorado
worked with each
Railroad
other for
Museum.
70 years. It's just crazy.
Well, Levi was born in the wrong era because he is not the age that he is mentally.
Correct.
Because
It's crazy.
he should be smoking pipe tobacco out of a corn pipe
Don't say
With-
that. He has
with a flat
corncob
hat
pipes.
and his overalls and his leather slippers on while he's watching the chickens and the pigs. I swear, he's
Honestly,
like an
if he
old,
could,
Cars
he would
rust.
live with
old
Bub in
soul.
Bub's
God,
cabin.
okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
Ah.
So while we're on the subject there, let's do a little shout out. What's your channel called, Levi?
Old Soul Venture.
Old Soul Adventure. Y'all go check his channel out.
He's got
Yeah.
some cool train stuff on there.
Yeah, he does.
Well, even the little trips that they
Yeah.
were on that wasn't train stuff, like Bub's cabin and all the
Jared's
other
on.
stuff. But
And we lost sound.
You just go like this.
We'll be back, guys.
goodness, we lost them both. Lost daylight
Killing
and
us.
they lost connection.
Yeah, this hotel life is killing me.
You would think the hotel would have good internet.
He doesn't use
Oh, it
their
was horrible,
Wi-Fi.
man. No, I
Oh.
tried for this. Let me tell you, it was worse.
Oh, you
So
don't
I'm having
want
to
them
run
to
off
track you.
cellular. Yep.
Yeah, I had to
that's
go get me
crazy.
another water. I done sweated all my water out. This is like my fifth water.
Well,
That's where I went a minute ago. And then I come back. I couldn't see. So I was like, I'll cut this key light on. And now I look like I'm telling ghost stories.
Mm.
Ghost
I mean,
adventures.
you do got
Need a
this
flashlight to your
glow
chin.
to yourself.
You can borrow one of my flashlight.
He's not anywhere close.
I can mail it to him.
No.
There
Better
you
off
go.
waiting to give it to him at Overland of America.
It's gonna be my KCS light.
Yeah.
Oh, your KCS
Yeah, that's gonna
light
be a good
is
time.
not very good.
I don't care. It's worse than the 92's headlights. Okay.
No,
I'll be
Does that one run off of kerosene?
no, it's battery operated. It's from the 90s.
Right.
He does have old lanterns
Yeah.
though that
I'll
would
go
run
get some.
on lighter or lantern oil.
That's cool though. Those
Oh, yeah,
old
for
things
sure.
like that are old stuff like that is just, it's fascinating, but I prefer it,
Oh yeah.
especially
Yeah, no, they're
camping or
neat.
doing
Yeah.
things like what we do.
Yep. No, I'm
So-
excited to get out, and then we'll end up at Overland of America. He'll be running all around like
yeah.
crazy there.
Oh, absolutely.
No, he's gonna be in the pool.
Yeah, last year I
Yeah.
was pulling a train of girls down the Lazy River.
I heard about that. I heard
Yeah.
about that when we was on the Current River a little while back.
Yep. The young innocents.
So do you still have your Chinese hat?
He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
2. You're gonna go grab it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
go
I
home.
mean,
I'll be back, guys.
Stefan's got his.
I still got mine.
So,
Oh
Actually-
man.
He was using it the other day to keep the water off of his head to go out to the garage because it was raining.
I said I would only wear this when I went, camping or whatever. But I've worn
Yep.
this thing twice mowing, and the neighbors look at you really
Hey, they
funny, but
work,
it works
man.
good.
Meh.
I can't
Yeah.
find my hat.
They work. That's
Oh,
all.
Probably
you're
on
gonna
your
have to
phone.
have it
Oh,
for
that's all
Overland of America.
It's crap.
Right. Yeah. No, that's gonna be a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Up.
so y'all are still doing the Onyx off-road gig?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So how do y'all enjoy that? Are y'all really enjoying that, or what's the pros and cons to that whole gig? There it is. Attaboy.
So. Yeah. And the backup.
Yeah.
That's how we get
the pros and
demonetized
cons
right there,
allows
guys.
us to get out.
Yep.
Do what?
That's how we get monetized right there. His hat.
Yes.
Demonetized.
Oh. Well,
It's gone.
You guys didn't
Jared
know
was
yet.
going to tell us a story.
There we go.
Yeah. So it lets us get out. Like over the 4th of July, we went up to Iron Range OHV up in Gilbert, Minnesota, which we had wanted
Yeah.
to get to for a couple of years. And
Yeah.
it was just the perfect opportunity to finally get up there and map it so other people can see what the trails are rated as and stuff. And we actually ended up running into a guy who was surprised it wasn't on Onyx, and he was trying to use a Venza to navigate around. And he's like, "Oh, you guys are out here doing that? Cool." So
Wow.
it's a
Venza.
nice little gig. It's a lot harder than I think people would think. Just because, you go
Yeah.
out, you run the trail, you take some mental notes or notes in a notebook on your phone or whatever and take a couple pictures. It's all the submitting on the back end. That's the work.
That's probably the most
Yeah.
time consuming, I would think.
Yeah.
That's
I,
where
uh,
Starlink would come in handy.
I tried it
Yeah.
once. It wasn't for me, mapping their trails out for them. I know you can make a few dollars doing it, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
that's what I've heard. It's got its benefit, and it gets you out exploring all the different areas. But if you're looking at it for a financial benefit, it's not.
Stop.
It's not that. But
Yeah.
as far
Yeah.
as getting to explore the countryside and get out there and do the thing, then it's worth it. But
If somebody wasn't out filming and doing a YouTube channel, I think it'd be fantastic because you can put all your attention in mapping and everything.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
I'm mapping, so I'll have the trail for my own use, but I'm also running cameras. I'm setting up shots. My
Yeah.
fat butt's running up and down hills.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I was
There's a lot
asking
to
them
it.
because I mean they kind of benefit. I mean because Levi goes to school
Yeah.
remotely, and
Yep.
they can pretty much have a 3-man team: one drive, one camera, one do this, and it worked
Yeah.
out pretty good. I hadn't heard y'all's perspective on it because I knew it was kind of a up and down kind of thing, but I didn't know. I had applied, but never heard. I never even got an email reply back. Like they never even replied to me, yes or no.
Well, I think Dirt
It is
Rock
their
and Pete were the
busy
last
season
one.
though too. So
Well, it was like 3 months ago.
Well, the busy season starts like spring for some areas. I mean,
Oh, that's
basically
true, yeah.
winter is the only time where people like respond right away.
Yeah,
I believe.
but I mean, I mean,
Dirt
we
Rock
didn't have
and I.
people like y'all that were, I guess in a sense you were, sorry, Dan, sacrificing a little bit
Yeah.
to be able to go out and plot those trails. Because my thing is really, there's been times where onX has been very, very good, descriptive, and accurate. And then there's been times where I go through there and I'll be like, this ain't a 5, this is like a 2.
Yeah.
Or
See,
I'll hit that trail that's a 3 and I'll be like, shit, this thing should be a 6. Because of,
Yep.
natural things change the habitat or the
Yeah.
trail, or you get knuckleheads that come out there ripping and roaring. So I mean, it works good, especially having like people like y'all that are actually going to care for the trail and do it the correct way.
yeah.
You're going to give an accurate trail review versus these guys that are doing it trying to make a buck. When all in all, you spend more money going out mapping the trail than what you make on the other end.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
What I was going to
Well,
say
we
is,
wheeled with a bunch of stock vehicles too, so like we have the perspective of like if a stock Toyota 4Runner SR5 could go down this trail, or if it's going to bottom out, or
well, you kind of have
so
to
we can,
scale
exactly.
it for
So we
everybody.
can rate it for like get a solid idea where it should be at for everybody, not for the guy with the rock bouncer. Because honestly, most of the trails are no big deal in a big bouncer.
Yeah.
What you got, Dan?
what I was going to say was, Stefan, I think this is the time of year me and Dirt Rock applied for an ambassadorship with onX last year, and they approved both of us about the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because it was right before we went to Overland of America when I applied for it, and I think I brought it up to y'all at Overland of America. It might have been right before. Actually, I think it was right after, because we didn't hang out that much until after Overland of America, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it might have been right after Overland of America when we all applied and got our ambassadorship with them.
Well, I'll be honest. I applied when they started offering to wrap folks' vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that would be awesome to get them to wrap my truck, and I get to work for them and plot these trails. Because I can't tell you how long my list is of where I want to go check out, and to be able to go and take the time and record every little turn, nook, cranny, obstacle, that'd be cool to me. But financially, I'd have to be in a pretty good situation to be able to do it. So, I mean, I know that can be challenging at times, but at the same time, it'd be awesome to be able to just go map trails in areas that you're not familiar with. Because, like,
they have
the Washouts and the Ozarks too. We do that all the time.
I shoot video for them. I don't you don't have to just map trails. They map the trails.
Yeah.
And they send me things every month saying, if you can get a video doing this or a video doing this, send it to us. And that's what I do to keep my ambassadorship. Because I can't map trails, but I can shoot and edit.
I didn't know that was an option. That's kind of cool.
Well, yeah. So the Trail Guide program is a completely separate program from the ambassadors. The ambassadors are kind of like influencers per se, or content creators.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas the trail guides are the ones who go out and actually get the map data to be on like a featured trail. So if it's colored, that's what somebody like us has done.
Yeah, that's what I'm
gonna try to do one this weekend.
Nice.
I'll be up mapping trails with onX for Chris and Robbie. So I'm gonna try to get some footage of me mapping trails and talking about it. And so I'm gonna try to submit that to them. I wish I could have done the one last year, because man, last year turned out choice. So if y'all didn't know, I'm sure y'all do, but audience, if y'all didn't know, you can get on onX or Gaia and download the Overland of America Park and see where everything is. where vendor area is, where the bathrooms are, where storyteller row is, where food courts are. Everything is on the map. So you don't have to wonder. You can just pull it up,
Well,
download it.
what do you do? Just what do you search? What do you put in there for the search of it, or do you have to have the
It's on
coordinates for
their
it?
website.
So if you
Overland of America, they had a link for it to put
You
it
can
to
either-
whatever platform you wanted.
you go to their
Oh, okay.
website, or when you get there, they'll have a QR code for you to scan on either Gaia or Onyx, and it'll take you whichever the trails were mapped for you.
Mhm.
This year it'll be the same.
Yeah,
So yeah, it
That's cool.
turned out really good. So yeah, it's going to be in
That's
Disney.
actually
We're
good. I
gonna
need to do
have
that.
Disney. So, but
Yeah.
well, guys, we hit our hour. Levi, anything you want to say before we end this?
Go check out Old Soul Venture.
You
on
already
YouTube.
did.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just reminding you. You know, they
Yeah.
might.
Yeah, y'all go
be
check
like
out
me.
Old Soul Adventure.
Heck
We'll
yeah.
have business cards for everybody at Overland of America.
And they will
There you
look
go.
like.
It is a really
Oh,
good
wait, that's
channel,
my
guys.
ID.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Well, I got
his-
one
his
question before
thing.
we jump off of here.
Shoot.
Sad.
So, knowing what y'all know with your background with mechanical stuff and your experiences with the Onyx off road and all that, with your off road and overland stuff combined, if somebody was to get started today, what would you tell them? What tips would you give them? Like, what advice would you give them as far as what to do or how to set up, or what would be your recommendations as far as like the Dirt Rock team outlook on it?
Get out with what you got. It doesn't always have to be
Yeah.
off-road. It can be a gravel. I mean, like out in Colorado, we're going to do the Gold Belt Tour. It's a gravel road. It's the old train tracks that they covered over that Honda CRV could do. Like, just get out
Yeah.
and see what you're wanting to do before you go and buy a $40,000 Jeep or a $50,000 Power Wagon.
For sure, yeah.
Well,
And if
that's
you want to
great.
go more
That's
off
good advice.
road, make sure you're protected. You know, that's our main
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
you want the cool lights, you want the, all the accessories. But honestly, if you can protect the underside, the level of confidence you will gain when you hear the metal, when you're off roading for the first time and you hear the metal hit the rock, everybody's
Yeah.
face is the same. It's like, oh crap. Well,
Yeah, I can
you
relate
have
to that. I
protection,
can relate to that.
aluminum, steel.
Yeah.
It just gives you that peace of mind that you're going to be able to drive home most likely. It's
Oh
it's
yeah,
bumps and
absolutely.
scrapes, but that's fine.
I got that sticker that says, "Remember, stupid, you drive this home."
Exactly. Protection's what
When you
makes you
just-
get home.
Unless you're in the
Yeah.
Ozarks, then you are pretty close to a recovery service.
Or go with a buddy.
Just
Go
don't
with a
be like
friend,
Craig and
but-
blow a tire.
No, that was an
Right.
axle.
Yeah. Yeah. No, another thing
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
like if you're actually wanting to do the off-road thing, off-road parks are
Yes.
your friend. You can go.
That's a
I
good-
have yet
Absolutely.
to go to
Yeah.
an off-road park where you can't run into some random person, just anybody that would be
How
willing
many
to
random
help if
people
you're
have we
stuck.
ran into?
That's honestly, it's a going thing. Whenever we go on a trip, we end up helping somebody. It's not because we're actively looking for it; it just happens. I mean, that's how we've met
Yeah.
plenty of people.
Dean.
We'd be out wheeling, and they're in a situation. We're like, oh well, hey, we got your back here. Let's get you
Well,
taken care of.
Not only with off-road parks, you learn the limitations of yourself
Yes.
and your vehicle, and then how to take the limitations of yourself and your vehicle and put them together.
Correct.
Because if you were like me, my adrenaline and my stubbornness may not
Work together.
meet the same criteria as what my truck can do, or
Yeah.
my truck may be a lot more capable than I am, because
Well,
I may be
Yeah.
getting that oh shit factor, and I'll be like, I can't do that,
That
or
is
I'll back out
totally
and I'll
my
go the hard
Jeep.
way.
My Jeep is way more capable than I am.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah, and that's what I try to say to a lot of people, especially that are getting into it. Like, learn your vehicle as stock as you can, and then
Mhm.
build it up slowly, so you learn it as each stage comes, and then trust the capabilities of your vehicle more than what your gut says,
Yeah.
because it's going to do more than what you really think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for
off-road
sure.
parks would really show that. I mean, because they've got everything
Absolutely.
from most off-road parks go 1 to 6, 6 being
Yeah.
stuff that even my Jeep's not doing, you know.
Yeah,
But like
mild to
anything
wild.
from like a 1 to a 3, depending upon where your comfort level is and how well you know your vehicle, you could probably do.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, cool. I appreciate
Exactly.
y'all answering that and y'all coming on and speaking with us tonight. And can't wait to get. I guess our next event will be what, Overland of America
Yep.
for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Actually, our
depending
whole
on
September
what
is
we're gonna
booked.
bring.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
I'm trying to
y'all-
figure out what we're gonna bring to Overland. If we're gonna bring the Power Wagon, or if we're not sure if we're gonna bring just one or two.
Are y'all
I'm
in
not
the,
paying
Park a separate
$100
vehicle,
for
right?
an extra vehicle.
Yeah.
are you
Yeah,
in the
I forgot about that.
Traders Corral?
No. Mm-mm.
No, we're just
No?
out there spectators.
Okay, then bring the Power Wagon with a 20-foot dovetail and the JK.
Hey, Jared, check your phone real quick.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so the other thing we were thinking about bringing is we're kind of starting a new project. So we figure we might as well pop it out on here and let you all know. So
Hey, that'd be
I
cool.
know Levi's favorite vehicle is the '92 Dodge Diesel, of course, right? And it's obviously it's one-wheel drive. It's not two-wheel drive. I don't know what they were thinking. But we're actually working on. We got ourselves a park truck, and we're going to turn it into a four-wheel drive, and we're going to build it old school and bring the old school vibes back. And we're going to show people that you don't have to have a brand new fancy vehicle to be able to go far away and have a heck of a good time. So we're
And
They
the
ain't
whole
built like they used to
backstory,
be.
thought about bringing it to Overland of America.
maybe,
Oh,
but the
that'd
whole
be so cool.
backstory of this truck is we've had this truck longer than Levi. The truck's been around
Yeah,
longer than Levi.
Yeah.
Well, he's an old soul,
Yep,
so
yeah, I'm telling you, not as long as the soul though. His soul's been here longer than the truck. That's for sure.
yeah, absolutely.
Reincarnated.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dan, you
Yeah,
want to do the
pretty neat, though.
closing
We're gonna
comments, or you
build
want
it
me to
all
do it?
up.
Yeah, I'll knock it out. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on the Overland 870 podcast. Our tonight's guest host is Stephen Moore, and our tonight's guest are the Dirt Rock team, and you can meet them at Overland of America. It looks like you said y'all were going to be camping where?
Premium. It's the same spot we were last year.
Premium Primitive.
Yeah, power.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I'll be right there with you.
All right.
Sweet.
So yeah,
There you go.
get over there and make sure y'all get an autograph from Levi, and make sure you bring in some really cool train stuff. He would really, really appreciate that. So until next time, guys, Semper Fi and God bless.
Thanks, guys.
Benders.
That's such a cool outro.
Yeah, I always forget how to
I know.
end
I
this
just watched
thing.
it.
Yeah, it's still live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the iPad, my work iPad, down here.
While Dan figures out the
Cool.
media side, catch
says
us at
end, but
Overland
it
of
won't
America, at Rito, and at
Brad, in
Whiskey